Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Vivian and I am back with another video. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, hello, please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos on all platforms, and don't forget to click that notification bell to the side. That'll keep you alerted anytime I upload a new video. This channel is based on lifestyle, beauty, fashion, just whatever I can get my hands on to review for you guys and show you guys and let you guys know the tea on these products. I'm all here for it. So I want to thank you to all of my day ones and all of my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. But without further ado, we're going to get into this video. This video is going to be about the Yummy Extensions Cambodian Natural Wave. I purchased the hair back on Black Friday of last year, and then I didn't have it installed until Good Friday of this year, which, you know, in April. So I've been wearing it ever since, and I know I did an initial review showing you the hair when I got it. I did I think I did a 1 month update after that, showing you and letting you guys know my opinion about it and whatnot. But now I'm going to give you a final review of the hair. Keep in mind, this is not a sponsored video. Yummy Extensions does not pay me at all. Do not pay me a dime for my own opinion. Okay? This is my raw, uncut opinion about Yummy Extensions hair. Okay? So this is it. This is the Cambodian Natural Wave from Yummy Extensions. Now I know my last Yummy Extensions video, I did rank my I did rank the textures that I have from Yummy Extensions from least to best, least favorite to, you know, favorite. And I did say that the Cambodian Natural Wave was my least favorite, just on the issues that I've been having ever since the wig was made. I can't talk tonight. Ever since the wig was made, which, let me just tell y'all, I'm just gonna give y'all my honest opinion, raw, uncut, okay? But just, I want you to just focus and just listen to what I have to say. Now, y'all know I love Yummy Extensions. That's the only company I've been rocking since 2018 of October. Y'all already know. For those of y'all who've been following me, every time I mention Yummy Extensions, y'all already know the store from the beginning, you know, and everything. Okay, but that's not going to stop me. Even though I love them and I have mostly all the textures and I love mostly all the textures, that's not going to stop me from giving my opinion. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know. Ever since the wig was made for Good Friday of this year, I've been having nothing but issues. I don't know, like I said, it could have been something to where in the process of the wig getting made, whatever that was used in this hair when the stylist was doing it, don't get me wrong, she did a phenomenal job. The wig is like flawless. It fits perfect. Okay, don't get me wrong, and she does a damn good job, the stylist. But ever since that wig was made, I had nothing but issues. It was shed. Now, keep in mind, you know, a lot of times when stylists makes wigs and stuff like that, you know, it's a lot that's going on, a lot of cutting here, there, everywhere. So it could have been that. But even after that, I mean, the wig was shed. It wasn't shedding bad, like clumps of hair coming out. It was just non-stop. Okay, that's one issue. Then there was an issue where it would get matted, just a little matted and tangled, you know, in the nape area, that was a whole nother problem. Okay, that's what made the hair my least favorite, because all my other textures like raw, loud, wavy, curly wave, curly Burma, wavy elegance, I never really had any issues. And then, you know, with curly hair, like the curly Burma or the curly wave, you know, it's to be expected to have some tingling and some shedding, because, you know, that's curly hair. I wouldn't even have problems with those type at all. Like, I mean, you wet it, you look, y'all already know how I feel about the other textures. I don't want to go in there, but this one made it my least favorite. I don't know, it's just because of the issues that I've been having. So something said, you know what, and I wouldn't wear the wig a lot. I would not wear this natural wave a lot. As you all know, you can see in some of my videos, it was either the curly Burma, which it used to be called deep wave Burma, but now they just leaving it as curly Burma. Or you would see me wearing from time to time my raw loud wavy that's dyed like a honey blonde or whatever, you know, which, you know, yeah. But something said, you know what, I'm gonna do what I do best. Anytime I have a problem, I know what I need to use to fix it. So something told me just take my time. It needs a good condition. Okay. I use my Tresemme. Y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. The conditioner that I use, Yummy Extensions do recommend Tresemme conditioner. You know, like the Flawless Curls or whatever. I use Tresemme Keratin Smooth Conditioner. That's what I use on all of my textures. Okay, that's just my preference. But, you know, if they tell y'all what to use, just follow what they tell y'all. Me, just my preference, I just use the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Conditioner. They all work, but this is just my preference. So I took my time, I conditioned it real well. Because first of all, the hair been need to be washed. Okay? It been need to be washed, which I should have washed it since day one when I got the wig and the wig started acting a little funny or whatever. So I washed it, I conditioned it real good. I used my Keratin Smooth Conditioner. Did all of that. I took my time and everything. I don't care. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Repeat. Okay. Once I was done, I did take a cotton t-shirt, that because, you know, it'll dry quicker. You know how they tell you with a cotton t-shirt. So I put it on a cotton t-shirt, fold it, you know, make sure it soaks up all the water and everything. Then once I was done, I put it on my wig head that I have, and I have a blow drying cap. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to wigs, those blow drying caps are the best thing to have. Because if you want your wig cap to, because a wig cap, you know, once we wash those wigs, those wig caps take forever to dry. And ain't nobody got time to be waiting 3 and 4 days for the wigs to dry. So what I did, I put it well, before all of that, let's backtrack. Once it was conditioned or whatever, I put it on my wig head, and then I used Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I tell y'all that all the time. And then I also use Kenra's Platinum, it's the Kenra's Silkening Gloss or whatever. I put that in there too. Put it all in there, good, comb it or whatever. Then I was like, I started to notice, like, once I combed it, it wasn't tangled. No shedding. It wasn't even tangled at the nape like it has been since the wig was made. I was like, okay, not bad, you know, but, you know, keep in mind it was still wet. So once I put all that in there, I put my wig cap on. Not my wig cap, I'm sorry. I put my blow drying cap on, and I pinned it up. I separated, you know, and I pinned it up on each side. And then I put my wig cap on. I keep saying wig cap. Oh my God, y'all. I cannot talk tonight. My mind. After I pinned it up, I put my blow drying cap on to blow dry for maybe about 30 minutes to an hour. Just, you know, just to kind of dry that wig cap, you know, just to kind of dry it a little bit, because again, wigs do take long to dry. Okay, it do take long. So I did that. I dried it for about 30 minutes to an hour. So once I did that, I stopped. I took it down. And I was like, oh my God. Like, let me tell y'all. I guess whatever I did with the conditioner and the Paul Mitchell and the Kenra and then blow drying it under that blow drying cap, let me tell y'all, it made a huge difference to that texture. It was its natural state. It wasn't tangling. It wasn't shedding anymore. It wasn't tangled at the nape. None of that. Like, it was soft, like super soft. Now I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, this can't be the same hair from Good Friday. Cause I mean, ever since Good Friday, I mean, don't get me wrong, she did a bomb ass job, but it's like ever since that wig was made, I had nothing but problems. And me, if I don't wear a wig all the time like that, I'm, you know, if you are somebody that wear wigs, like if you wear that certain one like daily, like then I can see about maintaining, you know, conditioning it and everything. But this was the one that I would wear all the time. Let me tell you, that takes time to wash a wig. Okay, that takes time. That takes time. But I'm telling y'all, being that it was conditioned and the products that I use, and you do not need to use a lot of products in the hair. That's another thing. So it could be whatever the stylist used to, when she curled it, you know, they spray all kind of stuff in the hair and everything. It could be that's what made the hair like just unmanageable, like just kind of like, it wasn't bad, but it was like, man, that's why I wouldn't wear it too much. Again, maybe I had a bad bundle and just didn't notice it, you know, at the time. Or it could have been whatever that stylist had used to style the hair, or, you know, she might have cut something, you know, it could have been a number of things. But after I conditioned it and put my Paul Mitchell and put my Kenra and then use my blow drying cap, I'm telling you, the hair became flawless after that. It was flawless from the beginning when I first bought the hair. Okay, it was flawless. Even before I brought it to the stylist, I co-washed it. The hair was still flawless. Now, once she made it, it was like, what happened? Like, but whatever, I fixed it and I have a change of heart. Like this, the Cambodian natural wave is not bad. It's not a bad texture. Again, when Yummy Extensions tell you you do not need a lot of product in the hair, I mean, you need to take heed to that. You know, you can't just put anything in their type of textures. You just can't. So I'm just here to say, I wasn't trying to make a long video, but I just wanted to come on here and just say I had a change of heart. Because I know in my last Yummy Extensions video, I was like, the Cambodian natural wave is like my least favorite. But it's really not anymore. Like, I totally fixed them. I'm telling you, the hair does not look at it. Now, keep in mind, I had this curled last week. So it's a week old, you know, from washing it and curling it and everything. So yeah, just look. Just look. It looks like I just bought it. You know how Yummy Extensions hair look like when you first buy it, you know, before you do your co-wash and everything. Which really and truly, they used to say, I think they still do, they wash the hair before sending it to you, but still they do recommend that you co-wash the hair once you get it. I mean, you know how when the hair come in, how the hair just beautiful and shiny. I mean, it always does. But you know how it looks like when you first see it, like, man, it's just that raw, silky, pretty hair. I mean, it literally looks like I just bought it. And I've been having it since Black Friday of last year. Yeah. So I mean, and look, just look. Like, I can literally run my fingers. Like before, when the wig was made, I could not run my fingers through my hair. Like in the nape area, you know, you do in the bag, you run. I'm telling y'all, ever since that wig was made, I was like, oh no, something not right. Because even before I sent the hair to the stylist, I co-washed it and everything. And I was like, I mean, I don't remember it shedding, and I don't remember it. But I mean, the stylist is phenomenal. She did a phenomenal job. Like, it fits good. But once she had made that wig, I couldn't even do that in the nape. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't. I'm telling y'all. Once I used my Tresemme Keratin Smooth conditioner, my Paul Mitchell, my Kenra Perfect, that Kenra Platinum Silkening Gloss is the truth. I'm telling y'all. They got it at Ulta. You know, I don't know if they have it at other stores or what. I don't know if they sell it at Sally's. I don't know, but Ulta, oh yes, they sell it at Ulta, and I'm telling y'all, it's the truth. That's the only 3 things I use in this hair, and that was it. And when it was time to curl it, I used my T3 curling iron, and I used some of that. And I still have a little bit left of that Isoplus 24-hour shape and hold spray, which is hard to find around here. I don't know if Isoplus stopped selling it, but that's all I use. And look, this is a week old. Just look this. y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm glad I did that. It fixed everything. And I'm sorry, but I know I said it was my least favorite, but it ain't my least favorite no more. Like, this texture I would definitely recommend. I'm sorry, you guys. I know, but I'm telling y'all. And I'm telling y'all, before I had the wig made, that's why I know it had to be something that was put in this hair in the process of styling it. Because I didn't have any issues. I co-washed it. Like I know they say they wash the hair before sending it. But I always co-wash, and they always tell you to co-wash the hair immediately when you get it to detect any problems. And that's what I did. I co-wash all my textures that come in. Before I send it to a stylist, I co-wash it real good. I check it strand by strand. And I didn't have any issues. That's why I was like, damn, like, what the hell? Like, so it had to be the products that was using this. That's why I say you can't use a whole lot of products in the hair. You can't do that. You can't. Just bare minimum. That's all you need to do. You don't need all that spraying this and that, all that all sheen. I mean, it's good. You just don't go haywire with it. But you don't need a whole lot of products in these textures. A 20, 22, 22. Yes, I had a 20, 22, 22 with a 16-inch closure. Yeah, that's what I had. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all can go back in all my Yummy Extensions video. I have a whole playlist. I'm gonna leave it down below. But yeah, this is not a bad texture at all. Just look how pretty. It's really, really pretty. Like, especially when it was in its natural state. Now let me tell you what I did. I didn't dry it all day. I didn't blow dry it all day. I blow dried it under my blow drying cap for about, I want to say maybe for about an hour and 30 minutes. Once I did that real good, then I let it air dry for the remainder of the day up until the next day and so forth. I did it on a Sunday. I did it last Sunday. No, I did it Sunday before last. I did all of that, and I curled it the night before Christmas. That's what so it's a week. It's a week. I think I'm saying that right. Sunday before last. I don't know. Y'all go figure it out. But yeah. This is it. So I mean, it's just Natural wave is more like a, it's not body wave. Natural wave is just like a slight wave almost. It's not like the Cambodian wavy elegance, which is thicker and more wavier like body wave hair. So it's to be expected, but I'm loving it. I am loving it. And let me tell y'all, I ain't had no issues since I washed it and conditioned it real good and stuff like that. I ain't had no issues since. So I could have had a bad batch, you know, a bad bundle, but I still feel like it's something that the stylist did to make it that way. So this is it. Like it literally looks like I just bought the hair. That's how it looks. You know how when you buy Yummy extensions, when you buy the hair, when the hair first come in, it just has that beautiful shine and softness to it, which it still does, you know, as you wear. But I'm just saying, you know, at first look, when it comes in, it has that beautiful softness and shine. That's how the hair looks again. And I'm gonna show y'all some clips recently when I wore the hair before washing it or whatever. I'm gonna insert it somewhere around here, or maybe towards the end of the video, to show y'all how the hair was. I just wanted to come step on here and tell y'all that I had a change of heart. Natural wave, Cambodian natural wave from Yummy Extensions is not that bad. Again, I just used the products that I normally use and it did the trick. I mean, it fixed the problem. But again, like I said, you don't need a whole lot of products in these textures. That's just my opinion. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will be back soon with many more to come. Bye y'all.